When bull run, bro? This is the question from the battle between bulls and bears. Hi, welcome to the Mad Crypto Club. My name is Marcos, and I will show you my reality with no hype, hopium, or bias. Let's start with a small recap to show you why the bear market start is invalidated per macro super trend, Ichimoku, and moving averages. I'm not going to repeat my monthly and weekly strategy, so please go back to my previous videos to understand it. As you can see, monthly super trend is green, so the bear market start is invalidated. By monthly Ichimoku strategy, the price is back above Kijun and Chikou is above price candles. Bear market start is invalidated as well. Going next to the monthly moving averages. We have no EMA cross down like in the previous bear markets. So, bear market start is again invalidated. Weekly Ichimoku is showing us that the price found a correction bottom into the macro cloud like never before. A bear market is confirmed on the weekly when multiple wicks close below the macro cloud and where Tenkan is crossing down macro cloud as well. Not happened yet, and the price is still rising from 6 weeks already. For a faster bullish continuation, the price must close above the blue Tenkan and structure resistances from January, which will be sending Bitcoin above the red Kijun. In the same time, weekly Chikou will be above the price and the Kumo. Then finally, above 93k, the full bull continuation will wreck all the bears. The weekly moving averages are showing that Bitcoin closed 2 weeks above the 200 VMA and 21 EMA. Every time in the past when we had weeks close above these levels, Bitcoin went only higher, for example in late 2023. We need to have weekly closes above black 100 MA and later above yellow 50 MA. Above 200 VMA and 21 EMA, the bear market start is invalidated. Above 100 MA, the market equilibrium is restored, and above 50 MA, the bull run continuation is restored. Let's not forget the VWAP. Last month Bitcoin was heading towards the yearly VWAP, and now it's above it, and from some weeks already. That means institutions will pay much more attention to Bitcoin, and the ETF inflows should rise. Looking at the macro regime indicator, I see that Bitcoin is in accumulation phase. With liquidity contracting, but last days the liquidity was expanding, I'm expecting a bit of volatility. With Bitcoin in accumulation phase and with invalidated bear market start, the next question is, when will have the cycle top? The cycle top is always happening in euphoria and technically confirmed when those two lines from my indicator are crossing each other, like it did in the past cycles. Now the lines are still apart, so I tried here to anticipate the cross just for the sake of entertainment. The top should be in the upcoming months when Bitcoin needs to be much higher, and shortly speaking, the cycle top is not in yet, and therefore the cycle bottom is not in either because we need to top first. For the good of the market interest, I will not be showing anymore this indicator to the broad audience until the cycle is finished. What's next for Bitcoin? I have two scenarios. First scenario is the best case scenario, is with Bitcoin going much higher, like 300k, while the weekly RSI will break out the trend line to the 65, will retest it and then going to the top of the range. The price will give direction, the RSI will say the story. On the same time, the monthly RSI will go higher than last year's. After the top, we'll have the corrections and the bear market. I give more chances to this scenario. My second scenario is the worst case scenario, is when weekly RSI is having a fake out to the 65 and then later will fail to retest the line. In this case, Bitcoin will rise but not so high and later will collapse in the bear market. I give less chances to this scenario and more chances to the first scenario, where Bitcoin and the broad market will go much higher. The broad market will go much higher? Yes. Let's see how by looking at the Bitcoin dominance. As always, Bitcoin dominance is having a final push higher before its final reversal and capitulation. That is always happening, as I said in my last videos, between the time when the green line crossed down median and the blue line crossed down median. When the blue line will cross down median, then the dominance will likely find the last lower high, printing also a lower RSI. Both dominance and RSI will be rejected from the top, and the altcoins will slowly start to show some gains. This doesn't mean altcoin season is imminent, but will eventually start much sooner than later. So better be prepared than unprepared for the altcoins Valhalla. And again, for the good of the market interest, I will not be showing anymore this indicator to the broad audience until the cycle is finished. Okay, I hope it's clear. The market is going much higher. I hope you enjoy it. That's it for now, and thanks for watching. You can find me on X, just search for the Mad Crypto Club. I'm having there a lot of daily analysis. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you soon. Bye bye.